feared for the power of her mind, worried about what she could find.
Hello Sagittarius, this is your full moon revelation reading. So these readings were actually supposed to spill some secrets that were hidden, but you know, for all signs, it's like more kind of, or at least so far, for all signs, came out that it's more like some kind of positive surprise than a secret being spilled in some kind of nasty way. So I'm using my own cards, my medieval oracle deck, and in the middle of your spread we have the Knight. The Knight could be your own energy, even if you're a woman, but it could also be someone around you. This Knight person feels like someone who is very loyal, someone who is quite sharp and intelligent, fit, or at least willing to work physically. Someone who's brave, someone who also slightly is a little bit obedient, someone who, you know, when loyalty becomes a little bit too much. And so there is always a little bit of a risk that this person could be exploited or, you know, used by someone. So you take it as it resonates. If this is you or someone you know, this person, we have the Thief here as well, probably was robbed in some kind of way, either literally, but it can also just be psychologically, emotionally, in some kind of friendship or family situation. Something was stolen from this Knight, and the Knight probably was so blue-eyed they didn't even think of this thief person doing that to them. So it took them a very long time to realize that. But there is no bitter taste in this reading. It feels like this is being released from the Knight, like this thief person is being cut out of the Knight's life, probably even due to the healer here. The healer could be someone who is older than the Knight. She or he, she could also represent a man, of course. This person feels very wise to me, very mature. They are also loyal, but they have evolved their loyalty and they have developed some kind of discernment, what the Knight probably didn't have or is now starting to develop here. So this healer could have had some kind of influence over the situation between the Knight and the thief. And it feels like she or he opened the Knight's eyes to the situation. And I feel like even though we don't have any cards here that suggest strongly that there's something legal also as well, I feel like for some of you there is a note to that as well, like, but not like a huge case, just like maybe she found some kind of legal boundary even to let this thief, to completely cut this thief out and they can't come back anymore. The healer could also be the person, if you are the Knight, who will give you some good news about this thief situation. I'm suddenly also getting that at the same time the thief cards also represents your own energy. I feel like you, if you are the Knight, will gain something from this experience. Of course, wisdom, it's a life lesson, but there is also something material that is changing for the better. That's what I'm feeling. Like you can take away something from the situation, even if it just means that if you split up with someone, you will get your stuff back and you will get back what is owed to you. We have the rainbow card here, and I don't know why, because I actually have a death card in my deck here. So if there was something about death, why haven't I pulled the death card? I don't know, for some reason I feel like the rainbow represents a little bit. There's something about death in this card right now. Could be the death of a pet, or I also feel something about children with this card, but don't worry, it's not about a child's death. It feels more like with the healer together, there's something about a kindergarten, something about working with children here as well. It could be that either as soon as this thief situation is over, you might get some kind of social job offered by this healer person. She could work in some kind of social or healing field, professional field. There is also, as I said, something about pets here. Could even be a vet. The healer could be a vet. You could become a vet. My God, sorry, I'm getting so many things right now. And if there is something about death, like it is something that will bring some kind of relief. I don't mean in that sense that someone who threatened you will die and then that's the relief. No, I feel like it's more like a realization about death than an actual death. Something you were scared of, you will realize you don't have to be scared of it. Could also be about a kind of very old person that had a good life and just, passed away peacefully. So there's not a lot of drama about it. We have the rose here, and it makes me think a little bit of a funeral. But that's not the whole story here about these cards. That's just one thing I'm getting from this constellation. I also feel like there's a lot of abundance here. It feels very peaceful. It feels like some kind of peaceful celebration and some very pleasant teamwork that's coming in. As I said, it could be in some kind of social field or in some other field where people are close and where they are supposed to help each other, and they are not only supposed to, they actually also do it. It's not just this kind of fake empathy or, fake being good. It's like just something that's true. Something that's real. This rose card makes me feel like there is some kind of emotional and even romantic abundance that's coming in, like being like a gift for each other, to each other. Also literally giving gifts to one another. There is also something romantic here in this reading. Like, my God, I don't know why it's so complex. Many readings have been like this. I feel like most of you will relate to the knight as yourself being the knight. And I feel like this is something you have tried to work on, like you tried to establish harmonious relationships romantically and in your work environment, and maybe it hasn't worked because, some people, they don't want harmony around them. They want drama, they want pain, they want chaos. And I feel like whoever blocked you from creating all this person is gone, probably with the help of the healer. And there is some kind of fulfillment spiritually that's coming in. Spiritual understandings that will bring a lot of relief. But there is also something romantic coming in. For a few of you, like the healer and the knight could be the one who will start something romantic, but it doesn't have to be. It's just for a few. For most of them, I feel like it's more kind of a platonic situation here. I also feel like wherever you live, the temperature is becoming quite mild, and it will be moist, which is good, because maybe you live somewhere where it's like dry or too dry even. And there will also be some relief regarding that. Like there is some more rain is coming in that will, you know, water the plants, water fauna and flora. We have Lady Fortune here. Many have that, so it seems to be a lucky time for many people. So it's just financial abundance coming in, which is not always the case with her, but in your reading it is. There is some kind of material relief. There is also someone here who is not counting every penny or following every single rule. Like this is someone who is very benevolent, and they don't worry about overspending something, but not in a stupid and greedy and immature way. We have the letter here, so you could receive some news soon about this Lady Fortune energy coming in. We have a mirror. I don't want to pull too many cards here, because with the mirror I already felt it's too much. We also have the fairy. I don't know, this is just suddenly opening an entirely different story here. There's something about beauty. But no. I don't want to get into this too deeply here. Let's stick to this. There could be something about physical appearance and beauty, something about spa, something about some kind of makeover, but let's just focus on this main story here. So I'm going to put these cards away, leave this reading here, and then pull some lifestyle and health cards for you. And of course, don't take them literally and do not replace them with proper professional advice. We are starting off with sleep. Then comes flowers. Flowers can also stand for allergies, for gardening, anything that you could also associate with flowers, even if I don't mention it. We have dance, fracture, skin, teddy. Teddy also, whatever you can associate with this, whatever this means to you. It can also stand for children, for just, you know, wanting to cuddle, being comfortable, being cozy, especially here with the sleep card together. You can make your own rhyme to this. We have paperwork, quite suitable with the letter card we had earlier. We have socialize, and I want one more for you, cold. Okay. I'm gonna leave it here for you. Thank you for watching.